Dungeon on, everyone. Dungeon on.
Whoa, welcome back to Shattered Star, session 64!
64?
Woohoo! 64!
We're not 63.
No,
Oh, no,
we
we're not
63
63.
last time.
Sorry. Once something's out of sequence, you're good. It is 64. You're right.
That means we just need 6 more sessions.
63 has snuck. What happens in 6 more sessions?
Yes, then.
Well, 6 including this one. Otherwise, don't you mean 5?
Goddamn
4,
mathematicians.
3, 2. Well,
So yes, the lost episode for whatever reason. Anyway, I am Lockhart, the GM, and yes, the one who runs all the beasties and totally doesn't try to kill the party every session, and occasionally running cohorts. To my right, we have Thing.
hello, Internet. I am Thing, player of Gorum, the half-orc fighter.
And to Thing's right, we have the lovely Heather.
Greetings all. I am Arrow.
I am the Arrow. Got your own
Failed
TV.
this dungeon.
That's right. She has her own TV series and everything now. We're just
Yes.
the mooks that follow her around.
I am the show auntie
That's funny.
of the night.
So funny.
Arrow on the wind is my full name. Yes.
So funny.
And to Heather's right, we have the dignified and glamorous Lindsay.
When did I become dignified and glamorous? Holy
Because I felt using lovely for both of you was repetitive and cheapened the idea.
Mad Hatter.
I'll be dignified and glamorous. Yes, I am playing Juniper Shade, the awesome tiefling witch thing.
Yes. And
Ruby, hey, stop fucking digging in my stuff, you little beast. No, get out of there. Get out of there.
keeper of the ruby.
Ouch. No, I think Ruby's my goddamn keeper. Ruby, get off my shit, you little beast. Sorry, I'm here.
We have Hal.
Hello, Internet. I'm Demir Greycastle, the Oracle of Battle, who is amazing and has to keep people on their feet by dying himself a lot.
Aw.
And anticipating each and every one of those deaths is Vecna, who is what keeps all this on record for all of you lovely viewers and listeners. When we last left off, there was howls echoing through the dungeon.
Really?
And we were just commenting earlier about how nice and quiet and sleepy she was.
I'm sorry, I don't know what
No.
something sets her off when she's gone for a little while. She'll stop.
Um,
Apparently she won't stop, and I should shut up.
but yes, when we last left off, the party had found a captive being held by animate dreams, who had called the rogue priest Zolarum into combat with the party, who did some magic and brought some more nasties. And big battle ensued, and currently Zolarum is now suspended mid-air, scurrying as he is now the intelligence of a newt and forgotten how to use his fly spell.
Yay!
All the other creatures are dead, I believe, or would probably be coup de grace as the party's usual method is on such beasties.
Stab.
Except
It's the
for maybe
only honourable thing to do.
except for
check-
maybe the
Can I
tortured
check
guy.
can I check out that priest?
You can, and the only other thing is Alex is kind of huddled in a corner, looking very tired and stressed and wide-eyed and weary.
Boo!
You're not gonna kill me, are you, Gorham? No, but you splatter the blood. Oh, the blood. So much blood.
Boo!
Smack! Smack to the Gorum.
But yes, as Demir approaches, the gentleman appears unconscious. He has pale skin and many signs of scars upon his body, and is without any particular clothing or such.
8.
Naked.
He is naked.
Naked.
That means
Naked
he's
priest.
lootless.
That means he's mine.
That means he's lootless. What's wrong with him? Can we figure it out?
There has to be something wrong with him.
He's has numerous shallow cuts, painful-looking bruises, and is strapped unconscious to the top of the table.
Cast Detect Magic on him just in case.
All right. There is no magical effect upon him at this moment.
Okay, do we just get the impression it's just hit point damage?
You could try doing a heal spell if you think that's. You could do a heal check if you'd like.
Let me try that first. What is all this announcements business? What's going on here? Spellbook and attack macros are now available. That's exciting. Oh, it's still loading. Hang on, that's why. There we go. Skills. Heal. I'm so great at that, dude. So great. Oh, I put points in that. Did I put points in there? No, of course I didn't. Boop. 3. No, 15.
The wounds don't appear sufficient enough to have caused unconsciousness.
Yeah, the reason I don't have heal is because it's not a class skill.
Yeah. It's if he doesn't rouse from a simple gentle nudging and name calling, it would imply that there's something more serious, perhaps damage to the brain of some sort.
Like he's been drained.
Could be.
Would that match with what those dreamy things do? Juniper.
Yes.
What about them dreamy things?
What about them dreamy things? What?
Do they cause?
They do cause wisdom damage.
Yeah, the draining of someone's will out of their touchiness or something.
Okay. What? That's
Would the state that this guy's in be consistent with what those things do to attack?
Someone who is drained of wisdom would be
Acts like Gorham.
would be essentially unconscious and somewhat not properly sane until it's recovered.
Right. Will Lester Restoration help him out at all?
It would depend if it's damage or drain.
How do we tell the difference?
With that heal check, you don't.
I cast Lesser Restoration on him. Does it have any? Does it have components? I can't remember.
I don't know special components for lesser.
I don't think so. I'll bang him a Lesser Restoration out.
All right. This does not seem to have any effect upon him.
Does that mean we need Restoration?
Restoration does cure drain. Does your heal cure drain? No, heal does not cure drain specifically. So yes, it would need a full restoration to do so.
How long will it take him to regain it? Oh, like 1 a month or something ridiculous, isn't it?
Drain is permanent, I believe.
Yeesh.
So we can kind of tie Balloon Guy to this guy and stick them both in the same place, right? For the moment, because we ain't got Restoration yet.
I mean, Zolarum is not necessarily harmless. He's still a full man.
You might gnaw on him or something.
Gnaw on him.
Well, how long till
Juniper
Patty
would know
McCaffell come back? Oh.
Juniper would know from the knowledge of the animate dreams that they do carry. It is their curse, which does the wisdom drain, and it's possible that Alex has gotten hit by it, as she's acting a bit squirrely after being hit by one of them.
So is it cursed then, rather than actually drained? So if we can cure the curse, we can cure the drain.
It's a curse that inflicts wisdom drain.
So
will break enchantment work?
If you want the specifics, well, it won't recover the damage, but it'll stop the curse.
Which will maybe allow the... Okay, I got you.
The Nightmare Curse has a frequency of once per day.
Yes.
It does 1d4 wisdom drain, and the target is fatigued.
So you want to remove curse or whatever on Alex first, and then
I want to break enchantment, don't I, on Alex?
Break enchantment is a thing that would be... yeah, that does curses, right?
Yeah, I believe it does. I'm just checking now.
yeah, curses and instantaneous effects.
Break the enchantment, spell freeze from enchantments, transmutations, and curses. Yes, it can even reverse an instantaneous effect. For each such effect, you make a caster level check against a DC of blah. Success means that the creature is free of the spell, curse, or effect. If the cursed magic item, blah blah blah. So yes, it does curses.
All right, very good.
Boop. Do I have to make a caster level check?
You do have to make a caster level check,
Huzzah.
which you are at negative. Well, like you're just using your macro, right?
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
That's a good
So
idea.
that'll be figured in there then.
Yep. I'll be so happy when I'm full level again.
Are you doing this on Alex then first?
Yes, I want to. Well, is it likely this curse will kill this guy?
No, it'll just keep him unconscious and continue to put him on this brink of insanity.
Good. I can cast it more than once.
Yeah.
So.
You want to get Alex before any more damage is done. I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go. Cast a level check. Where are you? Spells is where you are. Cast a level check. Boop. 12. How's that even possible? Oh, I'm only level
That's
13.
a natural one.
Yeah. I'm guessing that's a.
Yes.
What level is Break Enchantment? Where are you, Break Enchantment? There you are. Try it again.
Come on, Demir.
I'm sure I clicked the button.
Can you do that little give yourself a +1 bonus thing?
20.
I don't think that does it. Nope.
Jesus. Might have trouble here then.
Though, hang on a second.
What?
Well, is that on any D20 roll?
What?
Alex has a thing.
Or luck or whatever?
Hey, Lindsay could use her hexes on me to make this easier.
Good.
Just throwing it out there.
Kind of
Nope.
heck would you like? Yeah.
Macro or skill check?
Oh, was it skill checks for her hexes?
No, I'm looking for what Alex's can cast.
Oh.
I
Because I've got 2 more shots at this before I run out of spells at this level for the day.
can give you a fortune.
What does that do?
Reroll any ability, attack, saving, skill, taking the better result.
That's not going to work, is it?
No, this is a level check.
Could
I could threat.
What does fortune give me?
What do I just-
Yeah, fortune is a reroll, but it still wouldn't help you in this case.
Because
There's
it's
very few things that will help you with casting.
Ah. What did I roll just there? That was a 13.
Yeah.
So whatever it is higher than a level 9 is what we're saying, basically.
Well, it's just you're going against the straight curse DC.
Yeah. Which is, it's the caster level? Plus
Well,
11?
no, it's whatever the DC is. This is a creature, so it's based off stats.
Oh, yes. That sucks.
I could threaten to hit you if you don't do better.
Thanks, that's going to help a lot.
Okay. Do
'cause
better,
this-
I'll hit you.
Because the spell is DC 11 plus caster level on the actual spell itself to break this.
Well, yeah, but if you look down, it says curses use their save DC.
Oh, yeah, good. Oh, for cursed magic items, the DC is equal to the DC of the curse.
I have a question.
Yes. Does it involve curses?
Maybe. I have a headband of wisdom. Would that give you enough of a boost, or?
I don't think. Well,
No, there's ion stones, which would increase caster level, but this would not. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we came into this before. Breaking Gem is kind of weird.
yeah. Well, yes, it's an odd spell. If I'm reading this,
Because
it says
again-
for cursed magic items, the DC is equal to the DC of the curse. But for the caster check, it is 11 plus the caster spell level. I don't know whether that makes it any better or worse. Could make it worse.
The thing is, this isn't a spell. It's an extraordinary effect.
Mm.
It's just something they do when they attack.
For each such effect.
So I mean, I think it's just it would be the DC of the curse for the same as a cursed item.
I
as
don't
far
read
as-
it like that. This spell frees victims from enchantments, transmutations, and curses. Break enchantment can reverse even instantaneous effect. For each such effect, you make a caster level check against a DC of 11 plus the caster level of the effect. Success means the creature is free of the spell, curse, or effect. For a cursed magic item, the DC is equal to the DC of the curse.
But I mean, again, this isn't caused by a spell.
It
There is
doesn't
no
say
caster
it's
level.
spell, curse, or effect. It's not just saying it's a spell effect.
Yes, but there is no caster level for this effect.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It doesn't have a caster level.
Yes.
That sucks. That's a bad. Are we in one of those black holes of wording again? Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
I mean, if it makes you feel better,
It
I
wouldn't
guess
make a difference.
the actual, I mean, it has a caster level for other spell-like abilities. Its caster level is 12 for those.
So no, it wouldn't have made a difference.
No.
Ugh. All right, I have two more. We may as well burn them, right? Party.
Yep.
Good call,
Do
Party.
your best.
Furry. One more on Alex. 23.
Well, I still feel kind of bad, but I kind of feel better too.
Hey!
Demir.
High five. All right,
Because
let's
technically she's still suffering from the fatigue and damage.
That's
but
fine. But less cursed. Feels less ominous, like aura shit above her.
Yeah.
All right, let's bop one last one out on Mr. Pasty there and see what we do. 27. Ha! Take that.
You feel strongly that the power you channel from Caden Kalen is enough to dispel any curse.
About goddamn time. Thank you, kid.
The man still remains unconscious, though.
That's okay. We've uncursified him. So we've done our good deed for the day. The uncursification of that man. Okay, now what?
Should we search the room?
Sure, let's search the room. We're good at that.
So Laram hisses and snaps at Juniper.
Can I muzzle that? Juniper, you're going to muzzle your
have a
pet?
muzzle?
I've got to put rags or something. Really tie it around his face really tight. Your pet wizard, you're going to muzzle it?
No.
Oh. It's just like hissing and being kind of upsetting over there. Because he's got the intelligence of a lizard.
Mm.
Make sure he doesn't get away.
Oh wait, are we still deaf?
I thought you
No, that would have faded very shortly.
Okay.
There might still be a slight ringing in your ears, but
So how do we rifle through cabinets? Is that perception?
yeah, you can use perception to take a look around here. So you're looking in this room here first?
Sure.
All right.
Ooh, 37.
Yes. So that there are some wall-mounted glass cabinets and a bulky chest. The cabinets contain pottery and silverware, and the chest is locked.
Hooray! We do like locked chests. Okay.
Alex will take a look over and appraise the pottery at 400 gold pieces and silverware at 700 gold pieces.
I got it. 700 for the silver, 400 for the pottery. Is it worth taking? Throw it in the bag. Why not?
Money.
Something.
Pottery shards worth 30, and
Pottery, 400 gold pieces. Silverware, 700 you said.
Double Dr. Pepper.
make sure none of the forks or knives puncture the bag.
Yes, we'll be careful. That would be bad.
That would be bad.
Shall I open the locked chest with my sword?
Why don't we let Alex check whether it's trapped or not? And can we search? Did we search Zolorim? Search his ass.
That's a whole different kind of role playing, dude.
Just in case there's a key involved in him.
Use your pinky tail.
Does someone with decent strength want to try to restrain him to make it easier?
Gorham, pin that bastard down and strip him bare.
Aye.
As Demir orders Goram to a erotic display of his pinning prowess.
Oil up.
Oil up. Don't oil him too much. We don't want to. Off he goes on his fly spell down the corridor.
So Laram is at the end of it whimpering, almost stripped clean, naked, chittering to himself, and there's just this pile of items.
Cast detect magic and figure out what we've got.
Much magics.
Excellent. Shall we go through the identifying of the magics things?
We have scrolls.
Rolls. Cast read magic. Do I have that? Yes, I'm sure I do. I do. Figure out what they are.
We have, let's see, did he use this? I don't think he did.
Hey, dog.
We have a scroll of Blade Barrier.
Ooh,
He didn't
tasty.
use that, right?
Ooh,
Not
no.
on us.
All right.
I would remember that one.
As we were chopped to pieces.
A scroll of Greater Dispel Magic.
Ooh, nice.
And a scroll of Mass Inflict Critical Wounds.
Very
He
nice.
should have used
Mm.
that.
Cool. What else has he got?
2 wands.
Ooh, wands.
That sounds like a me thing.
Okay. What are they? roll for it.
Spellcraft. One
Spellcraft
is
lens.
I'm doing
a
it.
white ivory with a carved handle into it.
Ooh.
And a Prince Albert of Protection.
41.
Jeez.
All right, it is a wand of Cure Moderate Wounds, caster level 10,
Nice.
15 charges.
Cool.
Wand of Cure Moderate Wounds.
I think I already have one of those.
15 charges. Done.
Casting word, Nethys creates. And the other one is a cracked, burnt-looking blackened wand. That still has some magic to it.
I'm doing it. I'm good. I keep losing my thing. Moving. 31.
There we go. It is a wand of Fireball. Caster level 10, 9 charges.
Nice. Very good.
Activation word, Nethys destroys. Well, there is a Masterwork Dagger.
Is it magical?
It is not.
It's masterwork, huh? Cheap. Okay.
He carries an additional Doomsday Key.
Ooh, that's nice to have 2 of those just in case. Where did we put that other? I'm going to put it in the other section.
I'm carrying one of them.
I can
Bless
hand
you.
it out if we need to, or we can just leave it in the bag in case it gets fiddled from us somehow. Okay, what else? Yes.
A carved stone amulet.
An amulet. Is it magical?
Yes.
Juniper?
Hmm.
35.
Natural armor plus 2.
Nice.
Natural armor plus 2. Very good. Very nice. Anything else?
A magical headband.
Oh my god. Juniper?
28.
A headband of mental prowess plus 2. Intelligence and wisdom.
Nice.
Nice.
That piques my interest.
And quiz. What else you got? Geez, this guy's loaded up.
And there is a key on his belt, and his patched tartan cloak is magical as well.
Juniper?
Hmm. Key to the chest.
28.
It is a minor cloak of displacement.
Cloak of...
Nice.
Is it cloak of minor displacement or a minor cloak of displacement?
The text here says minor cloak of displacement.
Annoying. It's going to be cloak of minor displacement, so I know where it's a cloak. Okay. And a key. You want to try that key in that chest? Alex, does this look like the right key?
It might be. I can give it a try.
Be careful of traps.
All right. Alex looks for traps, does not find any, puts the key in and opens up the chest.
And in the
Inside?
chest. Woo!
Inside appears to be a full suit of armor, blackened metal with a skull and chain motif.
Magical?
No.
Just standard armor. It's this dude's armor, isn't it?
Zankathuni.
Is there a
Very.
weapon? Are there weapons here?
There is as well a spiked chain.
Oh, beautiful. I'll throw them in the pot of the bag of holding to take with us when we manage to get him conscious again. I guess we'll give him his shit back.
Mm-hmm.
See, broke. Okay. Do we want to distribute some of this stuff? No.
Wait till we're going to rest somewhere.
I figured that's what we're going to do next anyway. Didn't we find a room that was good to rest in on this floor?
Not
The floor,
this floor.
The floor above, for the ghosty guy.
or the floor above had the temple that felt nice.
Or would it be better to finish searching these rooms where he ran off to the south, in case they get infested with monsters again?
There's maybe that doorway to the north too. There's probably an adjacent room here that we haven't
Yeah, true. What do you think? Finish the searching or go rest and then come back?
finished searching.
Yeah. Okay, let's try that north door.
All right. Opening up the north door.
Does Arrow have a status effect? Oh, that's her deafness and Juniper's deafness. Okay.
Oh yes, those can be dealt with. All right, to the north. This chamber is furnished with a bed, a table, and a cabinet. Like the tapestries that hang on the wall, all are gray and colorless, giving the bedroom a gloomy feel.
Gloomy bedroom.
To the west, a short alcove ends in a 3-foot diameter circular window in the wall that shimmers with energy as it looks over the sea.
Ooh. Like a wall of forest type.
I think it's just to stop you falling out, isn't it?
Hmm?
Search the room.
All right. There are a set of identical clothes and shoes beside the bed, and the chest of drawers contains a book.
What's in the book? Is it a magic book?
It appears to be arcane writing.
Mm.
It also inside the drawers is also an exquisite statuette of Nethys, made of ebony and ivory.
Magical?
No. A golden paper knife with a ruby in the pommel.
Tell me if anything's magical.
Golden paper knife?
Yes, paper knife.
Oh, for like envelopes and whatnot?
Yeah, golden letter opener.
opener.
Okay. I was like, it's golden, but it's made of paper?
Golden paper.
And since Alex is nearby, the statuette of Nethys is worth 120 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
The golden letter opener with the ruby in the pommel is worth 1,150 gold pieces. There is a silver mirror, which is worth 100 gold pieces. And a leather bag which straight up contains 320 gold pieces.
I do like it when it's just money, I'm not going to
So-
lie.
Identical clothes, what are they identical to besides each other?
Play Zolarim.
To the one that
Oh.
Zalarum wears. With
Oh,
his
okay.
pointy shoes and the little purple robes.
Hmm.
Because people have more than one set of clothes. People who aren't adventurers, at least.
What?
Yeah, I'm sure. I have plenty of clothes, thank you.
Yeah, I have my sleeping armor.
Which is your current armor.
No, I've got leather pajamas.
Hey, I look fantastic every day, and I never wear the same pair of clothes twice.
No,
Bullshit.
you enchant them to
Yes.
make them look different.
Yes.
So you
your
wear the
point?
same clothes.
No.
They smell the same.
No, they don't, because I
Actually,
have
he has
prestidigitation every morning. I thought this character out, you know. I smell fantastic every day.
You smell like soap and disembowelment.
No. Well, you smell like children's tears.
Mmm. That reminds me, time for more whiskey.
As Demir and Gorum talk about their scent of each other in the morning, Arrow will also notice that there is a red leather book that sits on a nightstand near the bed.
Arrow investigates this book.
All right, it appears to be a rather thick and ancient tome. The writing is in Thessalonian, which you may recognize from certain ruins in the Shoanti Waste, but I don't believe you can read it yourself.
I can read it.
So can I.
Everyone here can read Thessalonian except for Arrow.
Yep.
Well, I can't be completely perfect.
We had a crash course, don't worry. Failing that, I've got the... Yeah. Failing that,
The book is currently opened on a page that seems to have a drawing of a tower that is spewing rays of fire down onto the countryside.
Cheery.
And the next page has a map which bears some resemblance to the land, but it appears to have much more land masses that seems to indicate some locations of these towers on it.
Cool. Do we have any idea what this is?
Someone who reads Thessalonian to have a page through it?
We will flick through it in turn and then have a small discussion.
It is entitled My Lady's Fire. It is an ancient book in an account of the construction of Runelord Alasnist's Hellstorm flumes. It contains a map of the original locations, although the only one that exists above the waters of the Eurasian coast today would appear to be located nearby the town of Sandpoint.
Hell what flumes?
Hellstorm flumes, which are basically these towers that were capable of continually fireballing over several miles distance.
Nice. Nice.
So the Twin Towers crossed with Sauron.
We're taking it. Is it worth anything?
Also, as you page through it, you see that there are a number of arcane riddles in it,
Ooh, riddles are good.
all relating to fire.
So riddles are the...
Spellcraft or read magic.
I can't cast read magic.
At just a quick glance, you believe that it is a complete repository of all basic fire spells.
Oh.
It can function as a spell book containing all spells from the core rulebook with the fire descriptor.
Arcane, I assume.
Arcane, yes.
If only we had an arcane spellbook caster.
Well, Lindsay can feed it to her thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can feed the pages to the thing, I think, right?
It might explode.
She could. The value intact, as it is fantastically rare, is 8,500 gold pieces.
Okay, very good. Cool.
How does one learn this language?
Drop a point into linguistics and pick it, because your buddies know it, so we're teaching you.
Got it.
I can teach you, Arrow.
This is the word. This is the image for cat. This is the image for fire. Basically, you just need to know the words fire, death, bastard, death, nasty giant. Oh yeah. And,
bathroom.
Sahedron. Yeah, bathroom, and that's it. That's all you need to know.
I doubt that, but thank you. I appreciate your effort. Thank you.
I can tell you later at camp. I can help you out. The book from the drawers. Yes. Did we say that was a spell book?
Maybe.
There was a book inside the chest of drawers.
Mm.
It is his spell book.
Oh, cool. What's he got? Oh, God. I need to get typing real quick.
I can put these down.
Sure.
I can just go through them quickly if you like, and then I can.
Yeah. I'll write at the top. It's going to be in our mundane section. I'm going to put spellbook. What is it? Zolarim?
Zolarim.
Zolarim. Okay. And we'll figure out what's in it as we go. Oh, is there a page for it?
Somewhat.
Oh, you have to extend it a bit.
Hmm.
So it's like everything he knows plus a bunch you get to add.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll just put Zolarim and we'll leave it at that and we can figure out what he's got. Tell us what he's got, Lockhart.
5th level. Wall of Force, Permanency, Overland Flight, Wreath of Blades. 4th level, Dimension Door, Fear, Fire Shield. 3rd level, Dispel Magic, Fly, Lightning Bolt, Monstrous Physique 1, Healing Thief, Black Light.
What the fuck?
2nd level, Acid Arrow, False Life, Glitter Dust, Mirror Image. 1st level, Mage Armor, Shield, Charm Person, Magic Missile, Ray of Enfieldment, and 0 levels don't matter.
Oh. Sounds good. Sounds like Lindsay's got a good haul of spells.
Yay.
I'm not sure how many she can pick from there.
No, I don't know either. How many which ones are crossovers? Some are bound to, right? Some maybe.
Probably, yeah. Okay, so yes.
So do we want to rest in the holy feeling room or all the way up in the tower where hot half-elf chick
I
might...
thought we were looking to this corridor to the south, or did we decide not to
Oh,
do that?
yeah. Sorry, never mind. Yeah, or to south.
Marching order? And
Usual.
what are you doing
Front.
with Solarum?
He's going to have to come with us, isn't he? Unless we tie him up somewhere, like in this room.
You can pull him on a leash like a balloon until he stops floating.
Well, we can do that. Should we assign him to Alex? Alex, look after him.
Okay, but traps.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Perhaps I can hold on to it.
We're gonna move this guy into the bedroom just to keep him on the bed, just so he can rest a little.
Fit properly. I can agree to this.
Okay, so you're tying him to the bedpost, basically.
Who? No, we're gonna move the Zonka
Injured guy.
into the
Oh,
bedroom.
okay.
I don't trust this guy. I really don't. I want him. Look, if I could put like a diving helmet on him and stuff him in the bag of holding, I would do that.
He's continually growling and gnashing and tugging against whoever's holding him.
Complicated. That's what he is.
Tug, tug.
I don't want to know about his tugging, quite frankly. I'm just waiting for the blending to start. I've heard the voices. I'm waiting for the blending.
It'll probably be soon.
That's what I figured. There's always a build-up of kind of general chit-chat, and then the blending begins. It's like the torture of those poor innocent vegetables and fruits.
Mostly peanut butter and protein shakes. All right. So you're walking down the hallway to the south, and you'll see that it continues for distance with one exit to further south, and then otherwise at the end it continues north once more.
It just never ends in a room anymore, does it?
Of course not.
I miss those easy dungeons.
Then there'll be more stairs and that doom trap.
All right, we'll swing around the corner. Hang on. Ooh, getting in the way. Blah.
Would Jennifer have to
I can't move him, Lockhart.
Oh.
Reevaluate, recast her little stupefy thing on.
No,
what's
it's
his face?
permanent. It's permanent. It's permanent.
Okay.
He is forever a lizard. That's such a great goddamn spell against spellcasters. Is evil, flat out. It's the evilest spell.
And a nasty one to have cast against you, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Especially when you've had a witch knock down all your resistances first.
Because she's awesome. There it is.
Yes, I called the blending. The blending.
Disturbing how we hear children's voices,
And then there's a blending.
and then we don't hear children anymore.
Yeah, that's funny, right? Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm kind of worried.
Lockhart, is that why you're so tall?
He's fed on child blendings.
Blended children.
You.
Like a blended family.
Blended children. That's funny.
Filled with bone marrow jelly.
Lockhart's the BFG.
My thing's getting glitchy again. You should have control over Zolarum now.
Yeah,
Total
got it. I think.
control.
Yes, thank you.
please don't blend me. You can hear the kid in the background. They're like, no, don't do it. And then there's...
Oh no. My sister-in-law's the best murderer of childs.
Moving along.
Childs? Oh
Childs.
my goodness, children.
What's be down that corridor to the south there, Lockhart? How neat we move around.
More
dungeons.
blending.
Yeah, there's a hole in the floor with a blending machine in it. Some children hanging over it, and an evil Canadian woman with a stick. Lockhart,
Yep.
you frozen?
Just paused while blending.
Lockhart has frozen, I feel.
I think you're right.
So, down this corridor to the south is a huge amount of treasure and everything we could ever wish for. Everybody gets a ring of 3 wishes. Congratulations, the adventure's over.
No.
No?
We need the other shards.
Oh, well, we could just wish for them with our ring of 3 wishes.
Are there 3 shards left? I lost count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more after the one here?
Oh.
Or only 1 more?
I didn't even realize that was still the same adventure.
Momentary power outage, just a blink.
Oh,
That's a strong blender.
Fucking blender.
Well, sometimes the fuses blow in that house. Too many things running at once, and then suddenly, bloop.
Right, a giant children blender.
much Canadians. Some good spells in those books, though.
If you say so.
Well, there are. Everything with the fire descriptor is pretty nice.
Whew. Fire good.
Fire.
Fire for the fire god.
Right.
Not a drop yet, but there will be. There will be
Which one would be the fire god, or is there one? I know there's elementals, but is there elemental gods?
Possibly, yes. I believe there are. There are gods of elements. There's Gosre. He's the god of the sky and the water.
Oh, is that the gender fluid one that goes from male to female, or am I thinking of something else?
No, you're right. Gosre is a...
Well, there's the fire god blessing in stuff. Oh, apparently there's what Sarin Ray is fire domain, Asmodeus,
Yeah.
Garad,
Yeah, Saren Ray is like the sun, right?
Yeah.
Moloch.
Moloch's a demon lord.
Ooh.
Lord of the darkness and sinners.
Moloch.
Asmodeus' symbol's kind of star-like.
Asmodeus. Yes, he is.
Shattered star. Asmodeus, Asmodeus. Asmodeus, Asmodeus.
Now we've got dead air, people.
We're waiting for...
I know, Lockhart has died and he's not coming back. He's been swept away in a Canadian avalanche.
No!
He's
I
immune to the
can't
blender,
be
isn't
little.
he?
It hasn't even been a year yet.
Maybe he's
No.
balling in the blender.
No!
Maybe he'll be like 4 feet tall by the time we get him back.
4 feet tall? No!
4 feet tall.
Wouldn't that be a good thing for you if he was 4 feet tall?
Well,
Yeah, you could, obviously he wouldn't have any legs. You'd have to carry him around.
Ow.
Well,
Put like a handle on the back or something.
Well, he could have stumps.
I do have a weakness for dwarves, I guess.
There are websites for that.
I know.
She's like, I know. Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
Hotandbeardy.com.
Horrid.
Well, there's also the not safe for work section on Tumblr, so
Hey, but get that rack on Thorin.
yeah. I likes me some Varus. Big, burly, hairy men. Yes!
And women.
Ruby.
Mm. And women. Fantastic sideburns.
What's going on there is way worse than dead air.
Quick,
Yeah.
cue
Right,
the
yeah.
trademark music.
Yeah, whistling ale. Let's hang on. Yeah, I'll add that post production. Seriously. Is he taking Lockhart? Where are you?
Happy birthday.
Dear Lockhart. No.
I'm gonna kick you down. That's it.
What's she done?
Right in her paw and I've dropped the water bottle. Oh, getting me hit. That's it, dog. You're getting squirted. You learn your lesson. Nope, still staring at me.
No.
Weird. Bit of time for my friend to actually arrive, but the chances are it's not going to be now.
Maybe when we get back to town, we can actually enjoy Magnamar. No, is
Yeah,
it
it'd be nice.
Magnamar?
Magnamar.
Magnamar.
Is that where we were?
Who the hell knows anymore?
I don't know anymore. Big city number 3 is where we'll be. Is it
Yeah.
Magnamar? It's Magnamar.
Yeah,
Is that right?
because the other one was the Asylum Stone.
That was in the place with the troll man.
Yeah, but
What was that called?
um.
Quick thing, look at the PDF.
Oh, okay.
What was it
I
called?
mean, I don't have that. It's that hexagonal. Uh, Why am I drawing a blank? Pure Mega?
That's the one. Good work there, thing. Good work.
Google was being slow for me.
The Googles. The Googles.
Oibles. The rest of tonight's adventure will be in Pento.
That's right. That's right. We're miming the rest of the adventure. Please sign up to the YouTube channel.
Right, I'm going back to the dog again because she's being a little shit. Interrupting my sketching. Damn it. It's like I have to actually game with them when we game.
Oh, you're trying to find the magical reset point on the router now.
Yeah, I'm not getting another treat, you little shit.
It's round the back by the nubbin.
Get out.
Mm.
She wanted another treat.
Yeah.
Little monster. Funny.
Breaks my sofa already.
Yes. Are you guys all watching John Oliver?
What?
No, John Oliver's show last week tonight.
Apparently not.
Mm.
Tell us about it, thing.
He did a nice one on all the debt industry and the companies that buy debt.
Right.
Because they can buy debt from a
Yeah.
company at 50 cents on the dollar and then try and chase after the people that didn't pay the first company. And
Yeah. Seems crap, doesn't it, really?
yep. Apparently, at the end of it, he bought $15 million of medical debt and just forgave it because
Really? How? Oh, for cheap.
because you pay pennies on the dollar
That's ridiculous.
and he's got a budget for his HBO show that lets him do that kind of thing.
Yeah, right. That's funny. Just forgave 15. So what, people are going to get letters going, your debt has been forgiven? Or no, they're just not chased anymore?
Yeah, I don't know if they're actually sending out letters to inform the people that But there's like, people that are getting, chased down for debt they never incurred or
Yeah,
debt
that's
they already
about
paid. And,
all the debts on the house that you're living in, and you're living in it
Mhm.
now, and yeah, all of that noise. That's really bad.
just like when the housing bubble broke and people were getting evicted from their houses that they didn't actually have mortgages on.
Right? Yeah, nice, right?
How does that work?
Oh, because the bank would say, we need this person out of the house, and they'd give the wrong address to the sheriff, and the sheriff would just go evict somebody.
No.
Hello.
Hey, Lockhart, welcome back. We finished the adventure, and we've started one where we're building castles and things.
We're all 80th level now.
Yeah, that's right. And we're all gods because the rest of them were killed by us.
So that means you're going against the elder things, huh?
No, we killed those too.
We need soup.
My little lady.
No, they're dead.
That is not dead, which can eternal lie.
Exactly. They work for us now. They're undead.
Arrow just could not miss.
Yeah, right. We know that already, kinda.
So I think we're going to look down the south corridor a bit.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
She's
do
on
that.
fire or something.
Okay, just let me get things set up again.
Okay, well, I mean, Carter.
Welcome back, Lockhart. We had lots of dead air without you.
Yeah.
Clearly, you're
Thanks.
important.
Good.
Clearly, you're important to causing dead air not to be a thing,
I do try.
right? Unlike these other slackers, Lockhart, you're very good at it.
Welcome to Introvert Theater.
Things started whistling. It was pretty terrifying. Something.
just do what the Yorkton Gamer Guild does and just like recite old Muppet sketches.
Nice. Good way to fill dead air.
That's been too many minutes.
Girder.
Mana. Do, 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 do.
Exactly.
Banana.
See? Just like that.
I have a survey to do of the Americans and the Canadians.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yes.
Yeah.
Can I answer anyway?
All one and a half of us.
If I told you that I was going to welch out on something,
Are you still on this?
shut up. So I'm welching on this deal.
That
Um.
means you're dropping it. You're backing out.
What does it mean? Everybody has heard that term before, right?
Mm-hmm.
No from the Texan. Yes, the Seattleite. And Lockhart has heard it before. Okay, so so everyone else who's American says that I'm making it up.
No, it's like you're going to be a Welshman.
I mean, like, yeah. I usually hear the term on like bets. Like, are you gonna welch on your bet?
Yeah. How weird. I'm confused.
Well, then again, I'm not that social, so I don't know.
Does it actually refer to nationality?
I know, because it's spelled differently. It's welching, like the grape juice or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So the one other British person I know is like old enough to be my mom, and she.
Doesn't welch
I
on
don't.
anything.
She's a decent poker player though.
Etymology.com says 1857 racing slang to refuse or avoid payment for money laid on a bet, probably a disparaging use of the national name Welsh.
So yes, it actually does come up. Anyway, the party looks to the south, into this lovely little chamber, furnished with a table and a few chairs, and all manner of torture implements that lie strewn on the table, along with a large supply of alchemical tools.
Nice.
Mine! I mean, no.
As another part of this showcase is a large glass dome and an intimidating-looking saw. Do you want to play the showcase or pass on to the other player?
That's fine.
Play it.
Should we search the room?
Perception check. No.
Juniper, what does that alchemical stuff look like it's making?
Alchemy or spellcraft?
Knowledge Arcana. Though you could use Craft Alchemy if you wish.
Hey, Alex, is this one of those solve a lady in half things? Climb in.
Yeah, right. Could be a good
Stop
show.
picking on Alex.
Don't those normally have a box involved? Not a table.
Knowledge Arcana 40.
All right. You see that this chamber is perfectly prepped for the process of harvesting a brain from a body for an alchemical golem.
Nice.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Does that mean there's an alchemical golem down here somewhere?
A brainless golem we can
It's
activate?
perfectly prepped to do so, not after the process.
Okay, so that we're waiting for a brain.
Or a golem to put the brain into.
You're safe then.
If I only had a brain. Is that stairs going
They-
down?
There are stairs going down. I believe so. Yes, they're going down. And as well, the alchemical tools in here would constitute a masterwork alchemy lab,
Mm.
and among the tools is a wand.
Wow. Juniper.
What the fuck am I? Just a spellcraft button pusher.
Yeah, you are. Here we go.
But you're so knowledgeable.
Could anyone use these wands?
47.
You'd have to at least be trained in use magical device.
Hmm.
27 will reveal that it is a wand of gentle repose with 44 charges.
Hmm.
Ooh.
I don't remember what that one does.
It
Keeps corpses
preserves
going.
corpses.
How many charges?
44.
That's good.
Sure, that one they give us plenty of charges on.
Yeah, right. Because it's useless.
My mistress is unparalleled in her arcane knowledge.
The hell is that?
Tyson,
I see.
Oh, I forgot about him.
everybody does.
I know, it's because he got stuck in that pocket.
Yeah.
A dusty pocket.
I'm the mother of.
I like staying within my mistress's pocket.
Breaker of chains and mother of dust methods.
Creepy little method.
How dry do you want it?
What did I miss?
I'm missing some context clues.
Innuendo.
Yes.
How is it I missed an innuendo that thing and Harlem?
It flew over my head too. I don't know.
I'm just method in my pocket. You assholes.
It's kinky.
Okay,
No,
now I got it.
Moving along.
Maybe the other pocket though.
Are they potting?
Feeling you. What the fuck?
Are they potting the brown?
And we broke Lindsay.
There we go. It's nothing like a snooker analogy. Just say we're just talking a bit of snooker. Lens, did you die?
Oh God, you killed her!
She just died. Lens, you're not moving. I can't hear you.
I'll go check on your wife. I'm scared.
Lens, you okay?
She may be
I can't
choking
hear
with
you do
laughter.
the thing.
I'm not sure she's breathing clearly.
Quick, resuscitate the fanny.
You might have to drop and rejoin.
No, I think she's connected. Is
She
she?
can't hear. Oh yeah, keep it. Oh, there she is. She's catching up. They're good. I think you're back.
Okay.
Wrong.
Your
froze.
picture was frozen at least,
And the audio.
I suppose.
Hal's gonna have to do mouth to fanny resuscitation. I thought.
Is that UK Fanny or US Fanny?
There's a key for that, I think.
What's a what?
There's a king for everything.
Well, blowing air into the.
Really?
Being queefing.
Wow.
That's pretty bad. I think Lindsay froze again.
See, some
That's new
people
one.
do it with Ready Whip or Gates or something, apparently.
I don't even want to know.
Ready whip, because that's what you want is dairy and sugar right there.
And the expulsion gas that the canister has, too,
Whipping cans.
which is a total waste of perfectly good cream, in my opinion, but, you know.
Ready Whip is perfectly good cream.
Well, okay, Ready Whip is convenient cream.
I don't think we should be having a cream conversation online.
No.
We should say that. We should say that.
Take it offline.
What? What are we talking? Did we move away from snooker analogies?
Yes, we're now at cream.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know how many Americans know what snooker is. I don't think many.
Are we talking about
You
the
mean
pool
billiards?
games? Billiards.
No, it's not billiards. It's snooker.
Well, now I'm compelled to Google it.
There you go. Google it.
Actually, a former boss of mine had a proper snooker board
Board.
Table.
table.
Table. There we go. Table. Like a pool board.
You know, the snooker court.
Well, but it had
Snooker is a
the
terrible. That's why you
the
guys can't do
bumpers
it. You
in
can't
it.
see it.
Oh, so it's
it-
like pool, but with single-colored balls.
Yeah.
Hence
Oh.
wanting the brown.
Hence, yeah.
Oh.
You can also sink the pink.
I've not heard that one either. What the hell? How are you learning these things?
one in the pink and one in the stink.
They're just in. Oh God, thing. No. Oh God, now I'm gonna have to edit.
What did he say?
Don't want to know. You
Okay.
don't want to know.
How is that? Then?
I like how that's
That's you're gonna edit me for.
Well, we're talking about snooker analogies and things going to digital penetration.
Why's it got to be digits?
All right, you're right. It doesn't have to be digits. Just how many do you have though? Thing.
I think this needs to stop before it gets serious. Let's do it. Stop. Calling time on the rudeness. God, I'm turning.
Well, it's not an RPG MP3 session without some rude.
I got it before my friend.
Because
Except-
apparently
apparently when me and you play board games together, dear, in which case we are not sweary enough.
we're not sweary enough.
You can we can downgrade the level of sweariness for you guys.
I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, we're,
Because the standard sweary level is quite sweary, so I just assume.
like
Bloody sweary indeed.
amateur teenager swearing.
So what's in this here? Size of that hip flask is ridiculous. They're like 2 whole bottles of whiskey in that thing.
There's like a fifth and a half.
Okay.
There's my bandolier of hip flasks.
Wow.
Do they remain hip flasks if they're on a bandolier?
Oh, that's a good question. There's this philosophy there, I feel.
Is it waist flasks? Because it's around the waist.
Unless it goes over his shoulder, like one of those kind of cross-body bandoliers.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wanted to go for the full Chewbacca thing, but I couldn't quite get that many flasks in.
chest flasks.
Then you could have like a Batman's utility belt with flasks.
Bat flask.
The only problem is
Bat flask.
you could almost have them as armor, but then what if they actually got hit? I'd rather take. Yeah.
Then somebody set you on fire.
Well, but it'd waste whiskey. I'd rather take the bullet myself.
So how many bottles does the large one take?
It takes like 1.5 liters.
That is a crazy amount of whiskey in one flask.
Or I guess it's technically it's like a half-gallon
Oh, Jesus Christ.
flask. I've never fully filled it because I.
You probably couldn't lift it.
You can't keep that much liquor in the head.
Lance, look! Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, you can find those at the Big Texan here in Emerald.
Really?
You need enough whiskey so that you don't have to keep going back and to the source. You can just carry it with you.
So
Where was
funny.
this conversation when we had dead air?
Exactly.
Anyway.
It's only when Lockhart is in the call that we derive completely off subject.
Therefore, it's his fault.
Indeed.
I'm that subtle foil. That subtle foil that sets off the talk.
That's funny.
Anyway, there is a widening of the hallway in this area that otherwise joins up north to where you have explored before.
I don't trust it.
What do you not trust? Is
That
Gorm
thing.
readying against the room?
Yes. I prepare to attack the darkness.
Clip-offs have snuck up on us before.
Well, and there was things in the wall that made it like you could have illusionary walls. What if you have an illusionary room? Why is it whiter here?
Touch the room.
All right, perception checks.
Perception.
Percepti. I see half the things.
Some of the things.
All right.
I want to roll too.
Arrow will be the first to notice that there is a secret wall in the room.
Hey, I did all right.
Hey.
Feel my
Called
power.
it.
In the northeast corner, the east wall contains a section of stone which can be, what's it, pressed forward? Secret door, well hidden. Yes. Or I suppose it would be pulled out more likely. So this area here.
Ah.
Zolarum hisses and hacks and claws ineffectually at Arrow.
Maybe you just want some whiskey.
Makes everything better.
Does.
I'm sorry, I might have clipped. What's ineffectual and what?
Demir's penis. Oh, sorry.
No, come on. Can't believe those stories just because they couldn't walk and some of them were dead.
Gorham wants it all to himself.
What? Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute.
There is a secret door in the wall.
Okay.
Dad.
Across from the party.
Ah.
We must open it and penetrate its secrets.
Ah!
Plunge boldly forward.
No!
And then retreat back out and plunge boldly forward again.
Please have some loop first.
But Lindsay likes it dusty.
No!
Aww.
See, the thing is, the jokes you guys are going to make once you actually see what's inside.
Oh dear.
It's not polite to laugh when you're shown things.
It just might be a tight fit for some.
It's going to be like 1 5-foot square.
Would you open the door?
We open the
Yes.
door.
Priest hole?
Come on.
It's where all the clip-offs come from.
What the very fuck, Lockhart?
Is that a little funnel?
Tight fit indeed. Wow.
Interesting.
What even?
Beyond the secret door is a tapering alcove that narrows down to a 3-inch diameter peephole, allowing one to look through.
I'll peep with my dark vision.
Is this like? Is it this? I'm trying to think of the god that would have a glory hole in his temple.
A 3-inch glory hole?
Yeah.
Well, unless
Caleb?
the other side is at a higher level, this would be only the receiving end of such a hole.
Ah.
So we're coming at this back. Oh, sorry.
Gorm is the one offering himself to the hole.
Sure.
No.
Stick your digit through.
No. No.
Ooh.
Right.
What the very fuck?
I think
Weirdest goddamn thing.
Shh. We're being sneaky.
This is the kind of room that like vampires have, so they can like retreat to their coffins.
so. You appear to be looking down from near the top of this room, the ceiling almost. The interior of this great 40-foot-high cathedral shimmers with a nauseating pale green light. The room seems even larger for the lack of... I am reading the right... Yeah. Sorry, this is one of these things skipping rooms here.
Mm.
The room seems even larger for the lack of furnishings, save for a few crumbling pews and 4 immense pillars. To the north, a pair of towering wood and metal doors lie closed. It is from the edges of these looming doors that the foul green light emanates, as it seems to leak out along the walls in writhing streams. Twisted bodies of strange, not quite humanoid forms lie strewn about the north end of the room, and a strangely disturbing wind seems to pulse in the very air. You see a number of creatures in the room. Standing to the south, perhaps almost keeping guard, you see two more Gongorian Qliphoths, the crab-like ones with many limbs. You see an additional 4 Sinspawn. In front of the door, you hear vaguely chanting, is a form entirely in black armor. Do I have a picture of dude? I do.
I'm guessing the legendary Doomsday Door and
That guy.
Nasty McNasterson. Ardenathus.
There is a tall, imposing warrior in the suit of pure black armor. He holds a wicked halberd. Currently, he seems to be chanting as in...
Is that wicked as in evil or wicked as in cool?
It's a pretty cool looking halberd.
Just thinking that.
Black armor, is he stealing my luck?
Possibly.
He's rocking the dual horns.
I guess technically my arm is black as well because it was the horseman's.
It's all the rage. Black is the new white.
Armored helmet thingy.
I guess I don't have a helmet.
Oh my goodness, I am not on the ball today.
What is the purpose of this peephole?
All right. Furthermore, kneeling in front of the black armored figure appears to be another Sinspawn. As his chanting reaches a crescendo, he plunges his halberd into the chest of the creature. It shudders, and you can feel, you can see a pulse of green energy leave its body and go towards the door. It could be just a chance of your eye, but the door maybe opens a slight crack as he begins to throw the dead body towards the pile in the corner.
Arrow?
Yes.
Could you murder volley somebody through the peephole and disrupt whatever spell they're casting?
Let me check the... Oh.
Just out of curiosity.
Admittedly, it seems wide enough to accept my arrows, I suppose, but what am I aiming at?
You're able to see a similar scene as described.
Oh, all right.
The hole is wide enough for your arrows. However, it would take your full 3 key points for each usage through it.
Or do we want to hold off on this until we're rested and come back when he's less fresh and out of Sinspawn?
I have no key points left, so I wouldn't be able to hit him that accurately. Of course, I could shoot blindly, but I doubt that would be beneficial to us.
No, you physically wouldn't be able to. You
have to turn corners.
This hole does not have the angles to shoot into this room normally.
Aha.
It's a 3-inch little hole, and you'd have to use your key to bend the arrow to actually hit targets inside.
I see.
So back away quietly unless Demir or somebody has a cloud kill or something they want to throw in there?
I have no cloud kill.
It's even too small to cast normal spells through.
I use a wand.
It's too small to cast normal spells through. Unless you have something that doesn't need line of effect.
Summon an elephant over his head, you know.
But most spells need line of effect, which means they need enough of a space for the magic to actually flow to that spot. And this hole is too small to allow that.
I say we leave it be.
It's only because Arrow's ability literally lets her do that she'd be able to do that.
And I have no points.
Well, if we come back tomorrow, that might be a good tactic if he's still at it. If he's actually opened the door, it might be time to run.
That's fair.
Demir, did you have a idea or anything?
I could stone shape the hole open if you wanted to go in there.
Are we ready for boss fight?
No, we need to rest. But I could do that.
Or
Yeah, wait a
future reference.
I could even cast Airwalk Communal on everybody so we could actually walk in.
Would be a way to bypass whatever's between us and there.
Mm-hmm. Assuming there's no magic on that wall itself that stops me from stone shaping it.
Will stone shape work with work stone?
I think so. Does it not? I thought it did.
It's one of those things.
I'm looking.
Sure. Now we get tactical.
Stone shape. Blah, 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 blah. You can form an existing piece of stone into any shape that suits your purpose.
Yeah,
Well,
you'd
that's
be good.
possible. Yeah. Target
Yeah, you can
stone
do
or
so.
stone object.
I know there was one specific spell which I was working.
It's stone to mud.
Mud.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'm hearing myself on Lindsay's
Lindsay's
laptop.
computer.
Headphones off.
Headphones off.
Let me get them. Hang on. Why did it suddenly change?
I have no
I have
idea.
no idea.
Because we were quiet
We're
enough.
quiet enough.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Go.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, but you're not coming. You're coming out through my laptop still.
Yeah, but we can't hear ourselves, which is good.
Fine, but I can't hear you now either.
Oh.
Now I can.
Yay!
Yeah, I can. Turning down the volume.
All right. So yes, what decision does the party wish to make?
Rest.
Close secret door.
All right. The secret door is closed.
So do we want to retreat to the holy room to rest, or up to the tower where the half-elf chick might be returning? Or do we not expect her for a couple more days?
You also potentially have that library spirit if you wish to report back or something.
Hmm. We could go check in with him, I guess.
Yeah, let's go back there and rest up.
All right. Returning to the library, you hear no greeting.
Rude.
Archivist, or whatever, was it something like that he wanted us to call him?
I think it was archivist.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
Was that the bogeyman fucking with us?
What? What?
The ghost archivist, was that like Wrinkled Peaks or one of these other guys messing with us?
It didn't seem particularly scary.
No, but it would have lulled us into a false sense of security,
Oh.
giving him an opportune moment to attack, I suppose. But
It is something that needs to be activated. You guys didn't spend a lot of time looking at this room at all.
Cast Detect Magic. We'll bring the priest with us, by the way. Not that one, the other one, the Zonkathunian.
Oh.
Mhm.
You have to be a bit more specific. There's a lot
Sorry.
of priests.
Pasty priest.
Pastries.
Pastry priest, that's right.
Mmm.
So you're just staying down here as you rest?
But we're going to the archive place.
That's on this level.
Well,
Or the next level up had the holy feeling room that was undisturbed, too.
I'd like to be undisturbed.
But we might as well check out the library now that it's quiet, I guess. Search the books and stuff.
Okay, search the library.
All right. Perception checks?
Sure.
Ooh, not bad.
Hey, I've got eyes. Look at my eyes. They're great. 34. Oh, I beat Arrow. Mm, mm, mm,
Can't get my sheet to open.
mm, 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 mm,
Nope, sheet's
All
not
right.
opening. Sorry.
There are 82 books on the shelves. They do have a minor magical aura to them. It appears to be a simple preservation type magic.
Nice.
A quick look through them. They appear to cover the topic of the worship of Grotus, real and imaginary apocalypses of the past and future, and catalogs of ruins. While they are outdated, they still contain some quite interesting and valuable ancient lore. These books, as a set, when used to aid any questions relating to Thassalon, Aslant, or the worship of Grotus, grant a +5 circumstance bonus on the associated knowledge check.
Nice.
So it might be good for researching that Doomsday Door, since this is a Grody temple.
In total, the books weigh 250 pounds, which might top them out your bag of holding, which is filled with
Probably
lots of other
will,
things.
yes. It's full of bunches of stuff.
And as a
You can
set,
find
the
another.
library is worth 2,500 gold pieces.
Cool.
As you guys are looking at those, Alex is busying herself looking at the walls, and oh,
Oh.
should we check out this door? She says as she points at the otherwise featureless wall.
Yes, I was just about to suggest that.
She's pointing at the north wall. A flick here and a twist of a piece of stonework reveals a handle. And opening up, see if I can select the reveal tool to reveal a small room. It reveals a single table on which lie several scrolls and a large leather-bound book.
We'll take a look and we'll cast Detect Magic and Read Magic and whatever other kind of magic we need.
All right. As Demir is flicking through the scrolls, you touch the book. You have a brief dizzy moment, and the book flies right into you, and your reflexes grasp it in your hands,
What?
and you have a brief flash towards the dream you had in the Shrine of Saren Ray.
Oh, that's nice.
Regarding the elven priest of Phrasma that was...
Who may be redeemable.
perhaps.
Okay.
The scrolls are magical, and you
course.
will read a... these are all divine, I believe. A scroll of planar ally, a scroll of commune, and a scroll of greater restoration.
Hey!
Nice.
Is that what Demir needs? Inspiration?
Maybe.
Maybe Demir needs that.
And then the and one of them, there's also a stack that is a collection of documents written in Abyssal that refer to the scarcely documented history of the Abbey after Eridan's death. I suppose this is probably the... Is this not the book? What's the book? Oh, sorry, my apologies. It should be the papers that fly into your face.
Oh, okay.
Here I was thinking the book was some sort of journal.
Ah.
On one of the sheets is written, and in some case drawn, an account of the tale of Rickle Peaks.
Hey, Rickle Peaks.
Knowledge religion check?
Sure, I can try that.
I got a 21.
Yeah, good work. Probably better than me. Everything's all confused. Come on, character, let's do this. Knowledge religion. Boop. 19. I suck worse than Arrow.
So Demir's like this one with Rickle Peaks beside him is Rickle Peaks, and but between Arrow and Demir, you're able to identify The four main characters are Rickle Peaks, Pharasma, Grotus, and some Clipoth being,
Hmm.
which none of you guys have quite. You think it might relate to those symbols you found on the skulks earlier.
Hmm.
Big Daddy Clipoth? Oh, you mean one of these? I've been carrying one of those symbols.
The note is basically a again, it goes through the confusion and isolation felt after the death of Eredin, the destruction of prophecy, one of the core tenets of Pharasma, and the murder of the high abbot of the Windsong Abbey by Ardathanatus. And the end seems to have several places where he seems to be remorseful and wishes that he could have a chance to redo that day, and perhaps if he had stayed true to his prophecy may have yet been brought forth to pass. On another
Interesting.
scroll in Abyssal,
Yeah.
someone can read Abyssal, right?
Sure. Thinking.
Forum does.
There you go. It's a group effort.
Don't go barking mad now.
On another is also in Ardathanatus' hand, as far as you can tell, is a concept that is as blasphemous as you can get in regarding the teachings of Pharasma. That the next natural step in a soul's progression is before it reaches the great beyond.
It makes sense.
Robe, come on.
All hail Pharasma. I mean,
Pharasma teachings typically maintain that undeath is a mockery of the process of life, death, and rebirth. And the Leather Book is a relatively recent or current era book, as far as you can tell. Also in Abyssal, it is called The Secrets of the Blackfire.
Sounds exciting. Is it a spell book or just a tome?
It is a quick flick through. It appears to be a tome devoted to the manipulations and refocusing of magical portals, originally penned by Blackfire agents. The book contains instructions, among other things, for a ritual that can refocus any established extraplanar portal to connect to a new location.
Cool.
oh crap.
That this ritual is quite difficult. While it requires only one person to perform, the ritual can take many weeks, and during the performance, the person must remain conscious. Sleep is forbidden, lest the energies be unleashed in a most unfortunate manner.
Nice.
That's like the chanting he's doing down at the door downstairs. They're refocusing it from Grotus land to Gribbly Squid God land or whatever.
Grotus Land.
Or wherever it originally went to something worse.
All right. Are we done here? We're going to go upstairs and check out some snoozing.
I vote for it.
After reading all that, I think a good nap's called for.
Did Lockhart freeze?
Did I?
No.
Right? Oh,
Nope.
sorry. I had I couldn't hear you for a minute.
Google might be a bit slow and finicky here, perhaps.
Glitchy Google.
All right. So yes, what is the party doing?
I think we're going back to that happy room upstairs where we can chill out.
All right. You're taking both
Yes.
the unknown priest and Zalarum with you.
Correct.
All right. Are you doing anything special with Zalarum?
Like what?
Salerm's the one in the bubble, right?
Yeah.
He's the Lizard
Zalarum
intelligence one.
is the one that basically you guys are kind of grabbing by his hair as he tries to crawl away every now and then.
Can we fashion a nappy for him or something so he doesn't crap in this room and desecrate the holiness or whatever's
You certainly could try. What clothes are you willing to sacrifice to do so?
His spare set from the bedroom.
Very good.
Nice.
Alex, as she has, I believe, some really funky jack of all trades stuff, or she probably will soon, will basically use an improvised craft tailor to make a nappy for him.
No.
Yay!
Wait, did we get clothes for the unconscious comatose priest?
I assumed he had some kind of underpinnings in that box with his armor.
Yeah, there'd be a set of clothes, or what? Well, actually, maybe there wouldn't be.
Might be
Maybe there
Unless
would
he-
not be.
Unless he likes the chafing.
Well, yeah, maybe. It's
Brings him
spiky
closer
on,
to
the,
his god.
spiky on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I can use this scroll of greater restoration. It will probably heal all of his drain.
Yeah. Well, just check. You may want to use it on yourself, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, let's throw it out there. We can heal this guy or of all of his drain, or I can do it on me.
Well, if we heal him, chances are he can give us some information, but probably not too much. Is he going to be wanting to fight after that, you think?
I don't know.
All right. Dispels all permanent and temporary negative levels afflicted the healed creature. I mean, don't you have a spell page of restoration anyway, as well as some diamond dust?
Let me send off for that. It's not come back yet.
You still have a spare dosage of 1,200 gold pieces of diamond dust according to loot sheet.
I know we have the diamond dust. Yes.
All right.
So will
And-
normal restoration work on him?
Yeah, restoration does that, Jane? Does it not?
Yeah, it does. Oh, I guess we have to cure the curse first, is what you're saying.
You already cured that
Yeah.
with your just.
You cured the curse.
Okay,
and,
so I'll cast.
and yeah, it would restore permanently drain from a single ability score.
Okay, so let's do that then. Should I cast the greater restoration on me then, or shall I not?
That would get rid of both of your negative levels.
That sounds good since we're getting
I'll-
close to the boss fight.
I'll do that. Boom. Pow. Kazblot. Did it work?
You feel radiant energy, and you no longer are crippled by the negatives.
Thank God for that.
The graveyard.
Carried that around for a while. Do I have a restoration left? Or is it going to have to be in the morning?
Alex is currently suffering from wisdom drain.
Mm-hmm. I only have lesser restoration.
No, but I'm sure you have an item, a spell page of restoration.
Okay.
I'm
Page
sure.
of spell knowledge, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's why you're carrying her on diamond dust at all.
Yeah, you may be right. It's not on my written sheet though. Hang on.
Oh, we did specifically allow you to set up a new character sheet.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's not on my written sheet. I need to look at the other one. I'm just removing my negative levels. Hold on. What's that going to be?
Yeah.
Core?
The status,
That'll
yeah.
be your stats or your buffs or debuffs.
Where are they at?
Should be a tab at the top of your core or top of any tab almost.
Oh, the core.
Set conditions.
I have current. Oh, set buffs.
No, set conditions.
I have set conditions. I see it.
You should be at negative 2.
Minus
energy.
2 energy drain. Yes, you're right. I'm going to go to 0 on energy drain. We are
Good.
good.
All right. And Alex can have fatigue removed after a night's rest.
Can you do a heal check for the priest or anything to help him without burning spells? Or
I'm not so hot with healing. Not as a skill.
Me neither.
I do have a regeneration page of spell knowledge.
There you go.
I have
Oh,
potions.
Restoration, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Let's use that.
We're healing.
Let's use that on him.
Right.
So, well, basically, you just use your spell slots for it. It acts as though you know it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So what spell slot is it?
4.
Which I'm currently out of.
Well, but, we're on the next day, are we not?
Are we resting?
Yes, I thought you were going to. Are you
We're
not?
rested. Good, let's do that. Let me rub all these out. Hold on.
Now, when we go back down, do we check in to see if the freight's finished and the guy will be in the fancy armor, or do we just assume we're going to fight him in it?
Okay, 1 4th level spell slot for restoration minus the diamond dust that we've got in the party inventory, right?
Minus 100 gold pieces.
Which isn't bad.
100 of diamond dust, yeah.
Apparently
And-
we have 12,000 diamond dust.
Yes.
That's a lot. So now we have 11,900 diamond dusts.
It's not that much when you need to use the remove negative levels version.
Yeah.
Are you going to cast it again on Alex?
Oh yeah, sure, go for it. Let's do it.
Thank you, Demir. I was
Okay.
having nightmares.
Oh.
Aww. Now she's not as twitchy.
Glare.
Now I can be more alert to find the wonderful little traps.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they
Are we
sweet?
actually back at full quality?
The party will recover twice your normal hit point rate over the rest period.
Who's injured?
So whatever your Alex will be at full hit points after that. Come on, roll 20. Cooperate with me. Well, it's mostly Google, but
Juniper looks like she's injured.
well, but I mean, again, you guys will pretty much recover. What'll it be? 26 hit points over the night. You're level 13, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Come on. Oh, okay.
Accident.
Sorry.
That's an accident.
It's okay, you're right.
Yeah. Joe was asking me where he could stop for food on the way, but he doesn't know the route that he's taking because his sat nav hasn't told him. So I was trying to think of ways to tell him to get to food places that he has no idea how to get to. So I'm going to now.
Chances are he's probably going to pass the Jack in the Box at the top of the Beltway.
That's what I was trying to think of. I knew there was something up there and I couldn't remember, and I kept telling him Sonic.
No, there's no Sonic up there.
Yeah, I know. I'll do map stuff on my phone. Hang
Okay,
Sorry,
so
but-
Juniper needs healing.
on. Yes, some I think.
How much healing do you
Let me
need,
have a
Juniper?
look. I don't know. I'm on 74 out of like 90 something, right? 102 is my full.
Pretty decent.
Right, you get 26 back naturally.
What'd that give her? How many is she missing then?
So what did you just give me?
26.
Yeah.
But you had 100 even.
And then I only need like another 2, so I'll be fine.
Okay, so we have this equipment
My
we need to
computer
distribute.
is... Sorry, for whatever reason, I get my roll 20 slowed into a crawl. Sorry, you were asking?
We have this equipment to distribute that we found.
Very
Hmm.
good. Distributing it would be smart.
I have a wand of cure moderate wounds with 15 charges.
That can be used by you, Juniper, or Alex.
Let's give it to Alex so we've got a backup with a decent healing spell. Gives another
Sorry.
combat action, right?
What was that? Cure moderate wounds. How many charges? What caster level?
15 charges, cast a level 10.
All right. I will try
Alex
to
has
add
that. I have a wand of fireball.
Ooh.
I don't believe anyone can naturally cast that. However,
Is
I
it not
believe
casted? Did Juniper not cast it?
Fireball is not a witch spell.
Oh,
However, Juniper and Alex both have a decent use magic device check.
okay. Does Juniper want a wand of fireball?
Yeah, I think I have one now, don't I?
Do you?
I thought I had it. I thought I gained one at some point.
You have magic missile, I think.
Now I've got magic missile.
Lightning.
Do you have the rod of elemental
Yes.
changiness?
Yeah. I
Good.
do.
You
Surely
can't use
stuff things immune to fire. Can't use a wand with a wand.
you can't use a rod with a wand as far as that's special feats. Oh my goodness, why is Roll20 so slow?
Because you want it to be quick.
Something is I don't know. I don't know what it is, but some combination of things is slowing down my Google experience.
Tell it to stop, Lockhart.
No means no.
Microsoft doesn't listen to that anymore.
That's fair.
That's right, they just do it anyway.
Yeah. The red close X means I accept.
That's right. No does not mean no.
It's like they're bad frat boys.
Very bad.
Very topical.
That's in the news, dude. In the news.
So just checking. Has everyone finished their hit point healing? They've recovered their 26 points naturally.
Yep.
I think we're good.
Does anyone need additional healing? I see some bars which are not quite full.
Mine should be full.
Whose isn't full?
Arrows.
Mine, maybe. Oh.
I
Hello?
just corrected it.
Okay. All right. Does that cure you to full then?
Yes.
All right. Have you corrected it, or is it just Roll20 being slow for me? There we go. Okay. Yes. Back to item distribution, or yes, item distribution, and he'll wake up to his restoration in a moment.
Okay, where were we? Yes, Fireball. Juniper has it now, right?
Yep.
You got that, Juniper?
Yep.
Cast a level 10 with 9 charges.
So you'll want to write down the DC is going to be low for that.
Yeah.
It'll be like 15, I believe.
Let me get my paper.
So yeah, DC 15, 10 D6 damage.
What's its name again?
It's a wand of Fireball. Cast a level 10 with 9 charges.
Oh, we got a headband, and there won't be enough time for it to actually take effect on anybody.
Oh.
I could meditate with it. I think. Maybe.
I'm actually not sure who that headband would be good for, because I think the people it benefit for already have better things.
Mm-hmm. Have a swanky hat. Okay, so we have the wand of I have a wand of gentle repose that can just stay in here until we need it, I'm guessing.
That probably would be.
Because it's not like we're going to need to be like on the fly immediately, like 1 round to go to gentle repose something.
Makes sense.
Ruby. Although I could add it to my character, I guess. Amulet of Natural Armor. +2. Possessed by the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Sorry.
Alex currently does not have an amulet.
I have an Amulet of Natural Armor +1, so it would increase my AC by 1, and I could give Alex my +1.
And I'm wearing a Doomsday Key. I think that takes the slot.
Ruby. Oh my gosh. What is wrong? You know, I'm not gonna even bother editing the sheet. This is horrible right now.
Okay. So, what do we think about Amulet of Natural Armor? Yes, no? That sounds like a plan?
Sounds good.
That seems like a good switch up. So Alex will get.
Okay.
Thank you, there.
Very well. And I will take the +2
I'm
one.
getting hit by things lately, and they hurt.
Right. Yes, they do. What is going on here? I didn't open you.
I'm having problems with mine as well.
It's flicking out. There we go.
Oh no, more children to the slaughter.
What? No. We're waiting for waiting for it to begin. Hilarious. We're like the funniest people ever. Can't open my
Yes,
character sheet at all. What is going on, Roll20? Come on, let's get to it.
Is it the character sheets that are slowing things down?
It's always the character sheets that slow things down. They suck. They're just so badly. They're just not optimized. Now my whole thing is just hanging.
Yeah, that's what I've been dealing with
Is
for
our
a little
curse catching up to us now?
That's what it is.
bit. Arr. Why Roll20? Why? I wonder if it's. I don't know. We'll have to almost have a test thing just using Roll20 to see if the issue is the combination of it with Google.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Jump up then. Jump up. Come on. Jump the fuck up, dog. Get up there. Move your ass.
No, I'm fat and lazy. Oh!
She's highly unskilled at jumping up for some
That's
reason.
right. She's just not very experienced at jumping. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm
I'm
messing.
sorry,
I've got-
Ruby. I didn't mean to call you fat.
She's not fat. She's rotund.
Just has pug legs.
Right. And pug bum and pug nose and pug body.
Roly poly olies.
Alright, I finally found my goddamn character. Now, what do I need? Inventory, that's good. I am now wearing a Amulet of Natural Armor +2. Changes my armor, which is in my defenses,
Which is
to
already pretty
natural +2. There we go. I'm still not fucking arrow good, but I'm not bad. Why didn't I actually... Oh, there we go. It did increase my armor. Good, good, good. And I'm armor class 30.
Jeez.
Hey, feel my armoriness. Okay, that was that. Now I have to try and open the fucking inventory again. Okay. We're in there. Alright, let's see. Okay, where were we? Can Lindsay do anything with this spell book in the time that we've got?
No, best to wait for downtime.
Okay, anybody want a headband of mental prowess +2?
That's intelligence and wisdom.
Yep.
I've got,
+2.
I've got to learn charisma.
My current headband gives me +6 wisdom. So
And Alex's one is charisma, and that's kind of better for her.
I could swap out my charisma one. That's basically only giving me a +1 on my intimidate.
I don't
you
know.
don't really need that bonus anymore, do you?
No. Well, and the wisdom would possibly help my will save, I guess.
I suppose technically there would be a skill associated with it. Now, what skill would that be?
Does IHOP stay open 24 hours?
I believe it
I
is
believe
24
so.
hour, yes. Thinking about going for an IHOP, Linz.
Somebody has different idea of fast food than I do.
So burgers aren't a good idea, huh?
No, it's fine. He was on about pizza, and I said, "Oh, there's Papa John's," and he's like, "Oh, I only eat Domino's pizza." So I just told him that he has
So he doesn't eat
shit-tasting
pizza.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Papa John's isn't so bad.
No, I think Papa John's is nice.
Yeah.
Domino's
Domino's.
just tastes like crap.
Well, it tastes like grease.
I haven't had Domino's in a while, actually.
Yeah, I don't think I have since college when they had
College.
cheap pizza and it was a block from campus.
Nice. So did we decide you were having that headband of mental prowess?
Sure, I'd like it, I guess.
It's yours. Does anybody need a cloak of minor displacement?
What does it do? What does it do?
20% mischance on things that are going to hit you.
Is it useful for somebody like me?
You've probably got a cloak of protection, or a cloak
Okay.
of resistance, I would think.
Yeah, I
It's
think I
probably better.
Okay.
Does anybody not have a cloak of resistance?
I have the-
I don't believe I have such a thing.
Be surprised. Do you have any kind of cloak?
Let me look. I have such faith in. Let's see. I have a belt of physical might,
Mm-hmm.
a monk's robe,
Mm-hmm.
a snakeskin tunic,
Mm-hmm.
headband of inspired wisdom +6,
Jesus.
ring of sustenance, and bracers of armor +2.
You have no cloak at all.
No cloak.
That's interesting. Feel like a cloak of minor displacement.
Shoddy character making, Lockhart.
Or the fact that
Let's see, that would go on the shoulders, right?
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yeah, sure.
hello,
Displacement's handy. Yes.
Hello.
man, it is chugging for me.
So, cloak of misplacement.
Cloak of minor displacement.
Minor.
Yes. 20% miss chance. So, that's not bad.
Okay, I need to do that again then. Determining what
Oh, skill.
the headband has.
Oh, yeah.
4 potential skills it could be.
So it'd be a skill Zalarum had, I guess, huh?
Yes, presumably. I'm assuming they did this right, and it's one of those on his sheet.
So if it's a skill I already have, it does nothing.
Correct.
Okay. But chances are, if it's a cleric skill, it's not one I have already.
Correct. Oh my goodness, is it roll 20 that's being bad? Mind you, Google's being
I
bad,
can't
too.
get anything to open.
Yeah, I'm. Man,
Running really slow.
it is. It is running slow. Is this a game night for?
It's because it's game night. And we're doing things like playing with the system, which hits us.
Okay, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Gorm will have, after 24 hours, full ranks in Sense Motive.
Nice.
So it will not. I don't think that counts for class skill bonuses.
And I already have 1 rank in it.
Woo.
So will that give me 4 extra?
Wait, is it a class skill for you or no?
It is because I have a rank of thug, or a level of thug.
Headband. Vast intelligence. These ranks do not stack with ranks. I guess, yes, you will get the train bonus because they say skill ranks. So if it's a trained skill, I suppose you would get the bonus.
So
Gorm
would
is
I?
now very perceptive of people's body language.
So would I end up with 5 ranks because I already had 1, or would I end up with 4?
No. You have ranks equal to your hit dice. You'll have 13 ranks.
Oh, okay.
Then you'll get the class bonus. Then you'll get stat bonus.
Ah,
You don't get your rank back, but these just kind of replace on top of what you would normally put there.
right. So I get 12 more ranks and a +4. Okay.
Well,
Nice.
I mean, +4. If you had 1 rank in it, you should have always had it as class trained,
Yeah, I do.
and it should be +3 for trained.
Right.
Oh my goodness! It's not a good sign when the Roll20 app is crashing each time I try to use it to access Alex's sheet.
Ooh.
It's having a lot of trouble here now.
It's like I can't get my character thing to open.
No, I don't think we can play with it like this.
No,
Because imagine trying to do combat, we'd have to wait like a minute to move each token almost.
yeah, it's really slow tonight.
Do we want to finish up the RP portion and maybe call it?
I've got the inventory open and I can use it, so we can do with whatever's left.
Yeah, and just make notes and try to update at another time. Because that's unfortunate, but it is really bad.
So,
Do you want to throw my headband of alluring charisma +2 back in the party inventory then?
headband of alluring charisma +2. Headband.
That would probably be good.
Does Alex need one?
She already has one.
+2. Headband. That's not good. Headband.
This attractive silver headband is decorated and with a number of small red and orange gemstones.
Are Ubrix arrows any good for arrow?
I believe she already has it. The problem is, arrows already they're only good for bypassing metal armor,
Right. Oh, I see. Yes,
and they count as broken and have some negatives on them otherwise.
that sucks.
I believe Alex has some. I think they're kind of carry around because they could be useful.
I'm guessing the scrolls of Blade Barrier, Grit, Dispel, Mass Inflict, Plane Rally, and Commune are all divine.
Yes, those sound all divine.
Does anybody want to try any of those? Are any of those on Juniper's list?
I'm a planar ally might be.
I figured it may be.
Inflict probably is as well.
Yeah, maybe.
What was the other one?
Commune.
That one sounds more doubtful.
Communing. Seems like a witch thing.
Maybe. I don't know.
Does that mean communicate with anybody?
Yeah, communing wouldn't be a witch thing.
It's usually commune with a deity, though.
Learner ally is not on the witch list.
All right.
Mhm.
And commune is ding 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 services. Not on the witch list.
Yep.
What was the other one?
Inflict mass.
That should be.
You would think
That
so,
should be.
right?
Since she has heal,
Inflict.
so is that moderate mass or light mass or serious
That
mass?
was light, wasn't it?
Hang on, let me switch back. Hold on. No, inflict
No, that was cool.
mass inflict critical wounds. That's
Ow.
a serious spell.
It's all right.
It's a good spell.
It's not bad.
Spell. Lockhart. It's a good spell. Inflict critical wounds mass is a level 9 witch spell.
Wow.
So she could have it as a scroll and cast it once, and if she ever gets to level 9, she could learn it if she doesn't cast it in the meantime. It is only a level 8 cleric oracle spell. Lens, would you like a scroll of inflict critical wounds mass?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That sounds like a slaughterhouse.
Yeah,
And I
that's
approve.
okay. What's the mass? I see it changing here.
And multiple targets, isn't it?
It's I'm having to cross-reference back to another spell. So it becomes 1 creature per level, no 2 of which can be 30 feet apart. Not bad.
So what's that, like 18 creatures?
Yeah. 4d8 points of damage plus 1 per caster level, so it's pretty
Mind you,
lame.
I suppose, again, if we're saying that they're divine, then no, she shouldn't be able to cast
Oh,
it.
yeah, you can't cast it. Well,
Well, it fundamentally changes the level of the spell.
yeah, I guess that's true.
And you can't use a magic device on scrolls, right?
Well, you totally can,
Good.
but there's more restrictions and usually more difficult with scrolls.
So would you say if she found the Divine Scroll, she could feed it to her familiar and learn it as a witch spell,
I'd be happy with that.
but not being able to cast it from the scroll?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense. So I'll keep
What's
them
it
then.
called? Oh,
It's
okay.
all. It's sorry. It makes it.
Alright.
You can have it if you want to try to feed it to your familiar, but it's a level 9 spell, so
No, it's alright.
we're levels away.
I'm happy with her learning because otherwise witches kind of get thrown to the side for learning spells a bit.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah, because it's hard to find things that will teach them spells.
Yeah.
I think we're basically out of everything. I'm just gonna keep the scrolls kind of lurking in my character and use them if we
in
need them.
fairness, you've found a lot of healing and cure
Yeah.
scrolls, which just kind of automatically go to Demir, really.
Ah, they're going to Demir. Okay, Demir has them in his little pocket. Are we calling it quits?
Well, you did wake up the fellow.
Oh, yeah. Hey, dude, how's it going?
Although I just want to check something else here.
Does he wake up screaming?
I want to check what is on the ranger spell list.
Ranger spell list.
Are we being followed by a ranger somehow?
That's Aragorn.
Some call me Strida.
Nice.
Do, 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 do. you at least get that? Oh. Ha 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 ha. That might be interesting.
Ha 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 ha.
All right. Let me just check that spell here quickly. Tiny. Ah. That is a pity.
Oh,
Okay. So yes, you rest. Food is distributed. The party recovers, and Demir casts spells to restore himself, and Alex, and then this fellow. He wakes up and takes a deep breath.
Okay. It's all right. Don't worry. We got you.
yes, we do.
Gorham, back away. We can smell you from the other side of the room. It's okay.
This is not a figment.
No.
This is not a dream.
No, we're real. We killed those nightmare things for you. And we cast a spell on you to bring you back to health. Are you injured still?
Blessing of the Night Lord be upon you for this favor.
You're welcome. We also have your armor over here as well. What was going on there? We dealt with this guy. He seemed to be the one that was torturing you.
The traitor.
His
eyes narrow.
He's a little bit worse for wear right now, so he's okay. Don't worry.
Don't believe he's in his right mind at the moment.
What have you done to him?
Oh, feeble-minded him.
Yes. I believe that is apt suffering for one such as himself, who puts such value on knowledge and power, to betray his peers as he did. My apologies, I have not introduced myself. My name is Gain Kafog.
Say
I
again.
appear Gain Kafog.
Okay, gotcha.
And
Thank you.
he slowly, he's a bit hurt, but a night in this room has restored him greatly. Though you never actually did try magical healing on him earlier.
No, I wasn't sure how injured he was. So, does he need extra healing?
Possibly a little bit, but
I could offer him a potion.
We have wands that we can use.
thank you. However, now that I feel my mind restored, I should be able to gain suffice from the Dark Lord.
Dracula.
Dracula.
He takes a moment to put his armor on,
Snap.
and I will be able to show you his full picture.
Hey.
Assuming roll 20 cooperates just a little bit.
Oh,
Just
the
a
pretty
little
boy.
bit. Just a little bit. Come on. You can do it, roll 20. I believe in you.
I'm starting not to.
So it's black armor, but it's just normal black steel.
I suppose. I don't know. Who knows how fantasy armor works?
Perhaps he casts magical vestments on it.
Nice.
Nice chain thing.
Now remind me what his deity is?
Zonkathun, basically Pinhead.
Ah,
I worship the Lord of Suffering, who takes the burden for us all, Zon Cthulhu.
I see.
I hear from Nadal. May I ask what you're doing down here? I admit, my mind is not very whole over the past How long has it been since the Abbey fell?
How long has it been?
237 years.
I feel remarkably unaged for that time period.
How long has it been since the Abbey fell, Lockhart? We kind of know, don't we?
I
Few
think
weeks.
it's been about 4 weeks, 3 weeks.
Actually, it's been 3 weeks, sir.
Ah, yes, 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
Ah. I believe most of that time I was held in thrall by the dream creatures.
Dream
I
creatures.
believe from before I went further into the dreams, Solera mentioned he had plans for me, for my skull, perhaps?
What?
He was not very clear with it.
Oh, the brain for the bot.
Ah, it looks like they were building an alchemical golem. And maybe he was looking for a brain to power it. Looks like we may have got to you just in time. He was getting ready for it into the lab to the south.
The other,
What was that noise?
There's a mosquito sprayer going around.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was here. Just hear it.
Arda Thanatos also spoke with me briefly. However, I did not believe I was much in his plans. Again, I am not sure I can tell reality from the dreams inflicted upon me. It was most horrible. It was as though I had been returned to Nadal. I apologize. I feel as though I'm at a loss. Normally, I would offer healing. However, you seem more than capable with your own divine connection. Is that so?
No, we do okay. Thank you. We introduce ourselves. I introduce the party.
Except my name is actually pronounced Gorham.
As opposed to Gorham.
It is a great pleasure to meet you all. What are your plans here?
We are here because there is a elven cleric.
Yes,
Who is,
Thanatos?
Yes, he is attempting to do something that involves redirecting a portal downstairs to. It looks like Clipoth are being summoned. We think there's a large.
Foul.
Yeah, we think there's some kind of Clipoth monster or boss man who is trying to commune with.
Maybe this squiggly guy on the
Yeah,
talismans.
we've seen some kind of ideas of worshipping the specific Clipoth that we can't identify.
May I see these talismans?
Yeah, I'll hand him a bunch of talismans.
Alright. He will take a look at them. And if the dice will roll,
500.
22?
Oh,
I
he should be great at this. He should be great at this. Slimy crap's his field.
I am not aware of this Clipoth lord that he may be trying to connect to.
Fantastic.
Admittedly, my own studies were cut short. I was considered something of a heretical believer in Nadal.
Really?
Now there's
I don't think
the
that's
Yes.
possible.
Well, for example, my own studies and beliefs lead me that Lord Zon Cthulhu is the ultimate martyr. His domain is pain because he protects so much of the material realm from experiencing the true force that exists against us.
He suffers on our behalf.
That seems
What
like
a
a very healthy viewpoint.
And likewise, by suffering ourselves and willingly accept it, we can reduce the suffering others experience in the world.
Do you have any pamphlets on this?
I was just thinking that.
Unfortunately, I believe they were in my quarters,
Hmm.
and I recall vaguely a fire.
Oh well, blood for Desna.
Good for
I
Desna.
would be more than willing to speak with you. As I am imbued with the divine power, I believe that mine is the true belief, and would wish to spread it if possible.
Oh, what you're saying is that Zonkathun still honors you with spells.
Yes, that is correct.
Ah. But then he also honors those others that believe what you don't. So maybe he's more than one aspect.
Perhaps it is because that, regardless of their own interpretations, they do inflict the pain that prevents it from being inflicted on others, thereby doing his work.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting. See, I just drink beer.
So every time I hurt somebody, I'm doing good.
No, God, Gorham's about to be converted.
Those who are then the inflictor, if you find those willing to receive it and willingly receive it yourself, then you are reducing the harm someone else may potentially be feeling.
Wow.
So it's like joining in combat. Yes.
Oh, it sounds very much like Ilmater from Forgotten Realms. It's like Ilmater. The bloody-handed god. The broken god. The god on the rack.
Well, it is
I
said
have
that
not heard
combat
of
is
this.
a way of worship.
Perhaps this is the true name that he went by. I think we could have much discussion, so this does not seem to be the time.
No, probably not. We were getting ready to go downstairs and face Arkan and Munathis.
I must say, are we truly within the Windsong Abbey?
Yes.
Oh
why?
no, wait, I sorry. I suppose I forgot what room you're in. I'm still thinking you're in the library.
No.
Deep below.
There is a library, if that might help the research of this clip-off lord.
Perhaps. I actually don't think that was related. Was that related to Clip-Off?
Oh, it
No,
was.
I
It
think
was related to Grotus.
Grotus.
That was related to Grotus and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you could well, is it safe above? What is the current situation?
It's reasonably safe above. We've cleaned out much of this place of the evil that was inside it.
A few
Have you
corpses.
found any other of the priests?
The priests were relatively decimated.
Before we
Aside
arrived.
from Zoler, I much enjoyed being here at the Abbey. They enjoyed discussing philosophy and the other views of the deities.
Casmaris, I think we found alive.
Casimir?
Castamere.
That's the one. The guy with the hot half-elf
Very
daughter.
The hot half-elf daughter.
Of course.
Yes. I have known that Casimir does have a daughter. She is quite fiery-spirited. She may not enjoy being referred to as such.
Fiery spirited, that's what I meant.
Yes. Are there any others? The masked abbot?
No, got his hat
Oh, it's here.
and some sausages.
Nice. What? Whose hat? What are you doing?
He asked about the masked abbot.
Oh yeah. I don't think we found many people other than.
Father Thelano?
I don't think we found him either. There's not many people around at all.
Oh dear.
It was. We assumed a lot of people had fled, but it seems like they're sacrificing people downstairs to this door.
Who is the crazy old man you berated for abandoning his god?
He was the Eristill. The Eristill one?
Then you have found Father Thelano.
Ah, yeah, he's upstairs. We left him up there.
Nildus, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Nildus.
Yeah, he wasn't very friendly to me, but other than that, he's fine and safe.
I could understand that if you do follow Gideon Killian.
I think his spirit has broken. I think he's lost his faith in his god.
Oh dear.
I would say he was rather angry.
He has experienced a rash loss. I have tried to find my own way to try to express pain so that it would lessen his own.
Hmm.
He
Does
did
not-
seem quite a sensitive old chap.
Does not deal with the burden as well as you.
Or does not accept the contribution.
Perhaps I could speak with him, and if he is not able to find his faith in Aristel, perhaps he could find that in the law and order and redistribution of pain that Zon Cthulhu can bring.
It's actually quite possible. He seems to have a lot of it to distribute.
There's certainly emotional pain.
Well, who knows? He's probably got arthritis as well.
Hmm.
There's nothing wrong with
Probably.
people that have that.
He's probably stopped right up and everything.
I'm
going to turn
not
this
sure
off in a
what
minute.
Okay, we're almost done. I think we're just doing this wrap up.
Wendy's closed.
What? I thought it was 24 hour.
I thought it was too.
The one across the way. I thought it was 24 hour. That sucks.
Wendy's is open until 1 a.m.
Even so,
We'll go look.
we're not that one.
We're not close to one.
Anyway, I mean, yeah, we are having tech issues, aren't we, here? So
Yes. I like this
Um,
guy. He's much better than that old bastard was, Lockhart.
he's very open-minded, and more than willing to those who can respect his basically his view without calling him a heretic and whatnot.
I have no problem with that.
Well, we can escort him to safety or bring him along
Yeah,
for the fun.
He'd like to be escorted upstairs. He's more than willing to provide what after he's had a chance to pray during the evening, what spells he can offer and healing.
Does he have any long duration buffs?
He's a cleric with access to up to level 4 spells.
So no then.
I don't pretend to know.
Wow.
He might have some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He may have something.
Yes. So yeah, we could call it here.
I guess we could
and-
take him upstairs and leave Mr. Googly Eye up there as well, and so we don't have to look after him.
Is that his official name?
Mr. Googly Eye, yes he is. Or
I
if you prefer, Boz-Eyed Wizard.
I'm taking my headphones off now because I'm getting laughed at.
Yeah,
No, you're
Boz-Eyed
not.
Wizard.
There's no laughing going on. I'm admiring your are those Astros?
Decolletage?
Up.
Decolletage.
I don't know what they are.
We could end here, and you guys can start next session asking him whatever you'd like, and
Sounds good.
yeah.
Alright, Lockhart. Shall I stop it?
Alright.
Do you need XP?
Do you want to
Do it
experience
a
quick?
good way.
We want all the experience.
You didn't kill anything.
No, you have saved Gain Cathog, and
Oh,
you've
hello.
restored his wisdom fully.
Story experience.
I'm
it's not-
unplugging
it's
my
not a lot.
headphones.
Okay. It's not a lot, but for saving him is 3,200, and for restoring him is 6,400.
That's not too bad.
For 9,600 divided by 4, 2,400 each. Just a small little bite.
How much?
2,400.
2,400 each. Yeah.
So 343079.
I don't like
So
that part.
We're on 340679.
Yeah.
Yeah.
343079.
Yep.
Needs to be a 0.
Huh?
9. Good. Still 16 million experience away from the next level. Lockhart, can we just find like 6 sleeping dragons? It'd be great.
I don't want to kill sleeping dragons. No, that's just underhanded.
Then, unless they're awake, they're not worth any experience.
We could shout boo as we stab them.
No.
What if we what if we pith them, and then we wake them up and then behead them? They're technically awake and alive.
I stand against the abuse of dragons.
Alright, we've found something else we can
Alright.
murder.
Anyway, since I forgot to say at the opening, remember, if you're listening Either come to the RPGMP3.com forums and post stuff, or on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, stuff. Yeah.
Do things, damn it.
Yes, join
Interact,
us.
people. Alright, I'm stopping it. Night all.
Good night.
Bye.
No.